In this video, I'm picking out my most expensive LEGO minifigures and then putting them all into one minifigure display case to see at the end how much the display case is actually worth and how much money you can get with the most random minifigures. So this is a minifigure display case with space for 16 minifigures. To access it, you can open these doors and place your minifigure on one of these 4x4 plates. So today, we're filling this display case up with my most expensive minifigures. But first, we should take a look at my cheapest minifigures. This is a battle droid that's worth $1 because it's included in so many different LEGO sets. Even I have this minifigure 10 times. But I also have some other variants of these minifigures, like the Battle Droid Pilot that's worth $3 and the Security Battle Droid that's worth $4. And all of these figures combined are worth $17, which is the price of the first minifigure we need to add to our display case. This is the newest version of Bo-Katan Kryze, and it's exclusive to the Spider Tank set. This version of Bo-Katan has arm printing and a lighter shade of blue than the old one. But even though this minifigure is worth 12 battle droids, it's really nothing compared to the price that this display case will hold at the end of the video. So we need to start adding some more figures, like our second one, which is the 2022 version of the Grand Inquisitor. This minifigure was exclusive to the Inquisitor transport side and is worth $20. But he's still only the second minifigure we're putting in this display case, because this is Ninub. He's a 25th year anniversary of LEGO Star Wars minifigure who was included in the Desert Sand Skiff. But this one is special because LEGO made a brand new head mold for him. So he's worth $25, which is also the price of this Cad Bane minifigure that was only included in Cad Bane's Justifier from 2022. And these prices may seem like nothing compared to some other minifigures out there, but with $25 you can buy this LEGO Star Wars Night Trooper Battle Pack that includes 4 minifigures. So it is quite a big deal. But with these 4 figures we filled out the first quarter of our display case, which means we need to get to our 5th minifigure. This is Wrecker from the Bad Batch, who's only ever been included in the Bad Batch shuttle from 2021. And this minifigure has some really detailed prints on the shoulders and on the helmet, so he's worth $30. Just like this Moroff minifigure, who's one of Saw Gerrera's partisans in Rogue One and Andor. I really like this minifigure because it has a special detailed head mold. And with both of these $30 minifigures you might have in your collection, you could buy the upcoming V19 Torrent. But with these 2 minifigures added to our display case, we only need 2 more to finish the first row. And this 2016 K2SO minifigure is worth $35. Not to be confused with the new version included in the Ewing and buildable K2SO that's worth $10. This old version has some extra prints on its head and on its torso, and it was only included in Krennic's shuttle, just like this Death Trooper minifigure who's exclusive to the same set. And this version is special because of its cloth pauldron and extra detailed prints on the torso. This normal Death Trooper is worth $10 and the zombie version from the Night Trooper Battle Pack is only worth $3. Now I do have 2 of these, but I think it would be a little unfair to just put them in different spots and call it good. So I'm just gonna put them both together. And with that, we finally filled out the first row of expensive minifigures of our display case. But the second row is gonna be way crazier than this one. And the best way to start it is with this $40 Moff Gideon minifigure. I really love this minifigure because of the cape that's red on one side and black on the other side. This version of Moff Gideon is exclusive to the 2021 Light Cruiser, and with its $40 you could buy a maxi battle pack that includes 7 figures. And with this figure we started the second row of our display case, but we're not done yet because we still have 7 more figures to add. Like this Zuckuss minifigure that's worth $50. And if you have the 2019 Slave One, you also have this minifigure laying around somewhere. Zuckuss only had a few seconds of screen time in The Empire Strikes Back, but he was still included in the set. I really like the special head mold for this figure and the gun built using binoculars. But another $50 minifigure, or should I say mega figure, is Jabba. He sadly doesn't really fit in our display case, but we can just take off his head, throw it in, and that'll do. Now this is where things get intense, because this director Orson Krennic minifigure is worth $70, which is enough money to buy a sealed LEGO Ewing. which I fully modified in the last video, by the way. Now this minifigure was also included in Director Krennic's Shuttle from 2016, and it's already the 4th minifigure from that set that we're adding to the display case. So, if you happen to have this Lego set laying around, you better keep those figures somewhere safe. But now, we've filled out 3/4 of our display case with expensive minifigures. However, with these last 4 figures, you should pay extra attention to see if you don't just have a couple $100 laying around. Now we should start with this Max Rebo figure from 2013. Now last year, this minifigure was worth up to $110, but sadly, due to the new version released with Jabba's sail barge last year, the price of this minifigure dropped to $50. Which is a lot of money, but it's still unfortunate. But this Mimban Stormtrooper from the Solo TIE Fighter is worth $85, which is just crazy. It's just crazy how the most random minifigures are worth so much money. But we're not done yet, because this Grand Moff Tarkin minifigure that's exclusive to the 2016 Death Star is worth $110. What? Yes, I know, it's completely kooks that a plastic Lego minifigure like this can be worth $110. However, it's not done yet, because we still have 1 minifigure to add to this display case. But which is it gonna be? Well, it's been here this entire time. This is Sabine Wren from 2015. And this version is special because it has the helmet and the hairpiece. It's exclusive to the Imperial Assault Carrier and is worth a whopping $200. I mean, you could buy the new Millennium Falcon and a battle pack with that kind of money. But now it's time to see how much money this display case full of minifigures you might even have in your own collection is worth. For this, we have to go back and look at the price of all of these minifigures and add them together. And now, the prices of all of these minifigures combined have a grand total of $907. That is totally crazy. But you could also have hundreds of dollars of Lego minifigures just laying around in a bin. And all you gotta do to know this is look up the price guide of your minifigure. But also, if you happen to find Krennic's Shuttle with minifigures for $100 or less, buy it. And subscribe. Also, you should check out Creative Bricks' $1 versus $100 minifigure video. I'll have the links to his channel in the description down below. And to all of you who requested a parts list for the Ewing modifications, it's on its way. When I'm done making it, I'll put the links to the list in the description for this video and the Ewing modifications tutorial video.